So a question I had is, are you using actual beer bottles to put Buchi in?
It's an amazing question. It's actually a big part of the way that we've branded intentionally. People see our bottles and a lot of the times they automatically think beer, but other things do come in amber bottles like root beer and other like cream sodas and other beverages. So here's the reason that we chose to go with the bottles that we did. It's twofold. One, the amber glass filters out the light spectrum and protects the kombucha culture that's living inside, because our drink is a live beverage and there's billions of live active probiotic cultures swimming around in there. And so by filtering out the light, it helps protect it and keep the culture count higher, which makes it better for digestion. So there's a very pragmatic health benefit to doing that. But then on top of that, we really want people to think of kombucha more as a social beverage, because that's what it is in its origins. Dating back to at least 2,500 years ago, communities came together to share kombucha, much like they would a craft beer. And a lot of kombucha companies have tried to brand very specifically and intentionally to look like a health beverage. They're in like Ipecac bottles that have like big wide mouths, and it's like, hey, drink me, I'm healthy, and that's totally cool. But the way that we wanted to approach it is like, hey, drink this, it's cool. You can cheers with it in a bar. It is a viable, non-alcoholic social beverage that still is a craft fermentation, that's got a complex flavor, that has an effect, that's a functional beverage. So if you go out to a bar, even if you like beer, you know, if you drink like 2 or 3 really good craft beers, but then you still want to drive home, or like, you know, you want to kind of stay lucid at that point, you switch over to kombucha, you still get that whole social drink, and it's still fermented. And on top of that, the B vitamins that are present in kombucha prevent and cure hangovers. The probiotics and the organic enzymes actively detoxify your liver while you're drinking, and kombucha naturally, as part of its fermentation, metabolizes alcohol. So the kombucha takes the hit for your body on the liquor that you're drinking and mixing with it, and the drinks taste amazing.
They really do. That makes a lot of sense, and it is interesting too that, I mean, I had Buchi on tap in Atlanta at the Whole Foods there, and so it really is. It's a great market to have it in. And I think that's a great way to go. And now that I think of it, haven't had any other kombucha that was in a bottle like Buchi.
Yeah, we definitely were the first to market and totally kind of brought our own brand forward. And there's good and downsides to that. The cool thing is that once people get it, they think it's really cool, and that's kind of the new standard for them, and they like thinking about kombucha in that way as opposed to like a health drink. The downside is that people who aren't looking for it, or who are going to the store looking for kombucha, they might not even see our brand at all. And it's kind of one of those things where, like, once you see it, it's the only thing you see, but before you see it, it's kind of invisible to you. And just kind of it makes sure that we have to tell people one at a time, and like really get out there and go to the music venues and go to the music festivals where our fans are congregating and playing, and serve up Buchi and show them what a good party drink it is.
Sounds like a good plan. Let's check out these chickens.
So this is part of the school, Avonlea. We have 10 laying hens right now, and we get a whole bunch of pastured eggs from them. The kids collect all the eggs, wash them, prep them, and then they leave them in a fridge for us. Anyone in the community can come down at any time of day and leave $4 in an envelope. That money all goes back to the school and to the kids.